All right. Now I have to be very careful, before clicking it. Now this is the I am talking about. रुपया कहाँ जाता है? Where it goes. Now, so can you see central sector scheme? That means 15% is going there. Interest payment, 20% is going there. Listen to me very carefully. Now, 20% is going there. 15% is going there in terms of central sector scheme. Now you understand central sector scheme. This is the advantage of having expenditure profiling. Right. So central sector scheme 15 paisa is going. 20 paisa is going for interest payment. Defense 8 paisa. Subsidy is 8 paisa. That means 8% you can say, because this is 1 rupee. आपने ये 1 रुपए को इन्होंने डिवाइड करा है. Then finance commission and other transfers 10 paisa, 17 paisa state share in tax duties, pension 4, expenditure 9, and centrally sponsored scheme 9. Sometime, not necessarily always, but sometime in prelims we get this kind of question: which of the following is having highest expenditure of the central government? So as you can see in the given thing, interest payment. So sometime they may ask, defense and subsidy, I can say almost closer. From the last few years they are looking almost closer. So you should have a rough idea in the examination, looking at that next year's budget, that where the money is going. Now similarly, how the money, from where the money is coming. Can you see that we are having borrowing, that is almost 35% of the total is borrowing. और सोचोगे सर आपने तो फिस्कल डेफिसिट बताया था 6.5%, तो 35% है. That is about GDP, not of the total revenue. Be careful. That is fiscal deficit in terms of GDP. So out of total, corporate tax is direct tax, income tax is direct tax, custom is indirect tax, union excise indirect tax, goods and services indirect tax, non-tax revenue, understand, non-debt capital receipts, understand, and then we have what is called borrowing and other liabilities. So this is how the money is coming. And if you see that again, the maximum head is coming from GST. GST fee I see in the taxation. Though this time GST is above than corporation tax. So these kind of things once in a while you should be looking at. So that's how this entire detail is provided, and this to you're aware of now. What are the heads of budget and all. So next year, अभी इस पे बहुत ध्यान मत दीजिए. Next year when the budget document will come, you should look at this. You should have rough idea that out of the total revenue from where the money is coming, you should have rough idea that where the money is going, and at least having a cursory glance that where the maximum is, where the minimum is, so that if the question is asked, you can accordingly answer it. Do not try to mug it up, just get a fair idea, that's it. And whenever they will ask question, they will give you enough of hint in the question so that you can answer that. So this is how we got when we talk about budget, and though otherwise so many things in the budget, but I think this much will suffice you.